If you could tell her owner something right now, what would it be?
She's got struggles with the outside world, you know, superstitions that are deeply rooted. So she gets, she's panicky out here, you know, startles easy. And what she's looking for is a safe spot. That's what I found out. All that leading that you thought, you know, she likes to lead, she's barking, she feels powerful because she thinks she's keeping everything away. As soon as you take that away, you see a dog who's very insecure. So all of her stuff is from insecurity. That's what I see. And so structure and having a very simple life for her. Very simple. This is what she operates best in, a very simple life. She only does a few activities, right? She knows how to relax amongst the family, which is going to take up half of her life, right? She needs to be able to walk because she needs to be able to get out of the house a little bit. She's not requiring a whole lot outside. Bring her for a walk, whatever your normal walk is. Make sure you're using our training with the structure. She's getting fulfilled with some potty breaks. And then it's back in to rest with the family, you know? You can still interact with her and have all your love and all this stuff. But when you're not interacting with her directly, like this, you gotta tell her what to do. And if you don't feel like telling her what to do, like putting her on a command to take away all that nonsense and all that stress that she puts herself through all day, and you all day, then she goes in the kennel. So you're controlling her experiences, all right? She has bad associations at home. You have a system now to go home and to start changing those associations to the ones that we created. Every time she does a bad behavior and you correct her with our system, it changes her association to the one that we created in that particular scenario. And we go through all the particular scenario, all the usual scenarios, right? How to behave in the living room when people come to the door, animals are in and out, kids are around, all this stuff. On the walk, how to behave on the walk, all this stuff is covered. So when she goes, what your big thing is to recognize when she's calm and when she's doing her best. And as soon as she leaves that, that's her going into her old association. You need to be able to recognize that. She'll switch over, her adrenaline will go up, and she'll start making bad choices. She then needs to be corrected and directed into one of our commands. And this is going to clean up the association, which over time, months down the road, a year down the road, these aren't problems anymore. I mean, you're gonna see success obviously going home right off the bat, huge. But I want you to be prepared to know that we need to change all of her associations going home. So she's gonna make slip-ups like every dog that goes home. And if you apply the system, she's gonna be her best self. She needs more time. She needs to live like this for years, you know? She feels best this way. She feels most healthy this way, most confident this way, not a complex life. And her arousal does not need to be, she does not need to be aroused and stimulated and having a bunch of energy all throughout the day. You can save that for intimate moments when you play a game with her or you play with her directly, but when you're not interacting with her, she should not be entering that state of mind. Okay? Calmness, simple. This is a dog who requires a very simple life. Okay? That's what I would say to you. She feels very good. But her struggles, whatever is going on mentally, she's not in the category of normal. If when she comes to a program like ours, she would say that the word that a professional would use to another professional is that she's nervy. And she's always going to be nervy. We just up her tolerance so she can make it through a daily day without going into extreme anxiety, right? But fundamentally, she's a little bit more nervy than the typical dog. So knowing that, you need to, again, I've already said this, but taking control of the day and making it very simple and predictable with very simple rules that are effective, that's how you're going to see this dog change. You're going to see her be healthier and happier. Okay? Don't let her go and bark out the windows and cause stress to herself and everybody out there and you all day long. Put an end to all that cycle in her brain. You can stop it now and you can repattern a new healthy one. And that's what we're doing. Okay. Let's go, hon. Don't direct it at me. Look. That's a change in association right there from before when we did this. She shook shortly afterwards. She knows that that particular device is not going to harm her because we did work with it. But she's starting to realize that all the sounds aren't going to do her any harm. And she's right, they're not going to. But let's not forget, she had an experience. She was hit by a car. So that'll make you very cautious. I'd be curious to know how different she was after. Mechanism. She believes that that's keeping them away because they're moving away from her anyway, but she believes that she's making them move away. Like when she barks at a dog or she barks at a vehicle. It's passing by anyway. So yeah, that's what that is. That's all vibrato. So as soon as you correct that, you see what's real and you're left with a very vulnerable dog. When you say don't do that behavior anymore, they say, well, I don't know how to keep the world away. It's scary. I've never learned about it. I've always just shouted at it. Right? Sitting here and watching it, she's going to become wise. You know, a dog with good judgment doesn't overreact. And she's doing more than overreacting. She's severely reacting. That's why she needed a rehab program. Right? But now you have rehab that you can take home. Because that's what this is. Right? Getting her healthier every day. And it's happening quick. It's happening quick. Now that she understands how to get through a situation, it's happening quicker and quicker and quicker. So I'd be very happy to see some updates. But you got to take this little girl seriously and her life seriously, her little life that we're going to build for her, and make sure that it's predictable for her, and make sure everybody who's in her life supports what we set forth, what you set forth for her, what's best for her, and watch her conquer her problems with your help. It's very rewarding, isn't it? All right, let's go and get a drink. It's actually quite hot out for this November day. Break.